welcome back to another episode of Democracy 3 as we are trying to actually the Trump party. Anyways, you're gonna go jump to this new game. And now, as I mentioned in the last video, the objectives for this Democracy 3 playthrough is we are going to make the United States of America a socialist society. Yes, that is right. And as you can see, I have fixed this quarterly report screen. If you go look at the last video, it wasn't showing up. I don't know what is happening. But I'll just act as if I know what I did, and bam, we got this under control. But anyway, let's get into this. High productivity, a new situation has developed. As you can see, we just gone over the start, and we're going back down. I have no idea why, but that is going to drop soon as we employ some socialist policies. Now we need to appoint a UN ambassador. Our ambassador to the UN retires this year, and we need to name a successor as soon as possible. Much will be made of whether we appoint a hardliner who sticks up for the country or someone more able to compromise. We could either appoint Melissa Richardson. Melissa Richardson is well known as a patriot who will fight tooth and claw to get our interests represented at the UN. Seen as a popular choice among patriotics and more conservative citizens, she is historically against foreign aid and a supporter of import tariffs. She is not popular internationally. Or we could appoint Johnny Thompson. Johnny Thompson is a popular figure on the international stage with a reputation for solving difficult problems through compromise and understanding. A true internationalist, he is popular with the liberals and socialists in our society, as well as foreign leader. Well, it's pretty straightforward who we're going to choose. We're going to appoint Johnny Thompson as our UN ambassador because he is popular among socialists. Okay, budget report. The budget is a surplus of $65.67 billion US dollars, but this is too small to act as trigger to raise spending or cut taxes. To hell with that. Polls report, so independent government, we estimate getting 49% of the vote in an election, and our cabinet is described as loyal, but the effectiveness is generally considered to be disappointing. Okay, but if I recall, I did reshuffle, yes, as you can see, sympathies, trade union, socialists, and we're going to go right to this. This should be dropping, antisocial behavior, and alcohol abuse is also on the down, but antisocial behavior should disappear. Obesity is starting to go up because our GDP is going up, and our food price is also pushing this up because our food price is getting lower, as I understand that. Okay, 23 political capital, we've got a 65 billion surplus. What do we got? Oh, we got a skill shortage over here. Well, I know what we can do. We're going to go here. Not there. Oh wait, how much debt do we have? We still have a 2,450.85 billion debt. United States of America, what do you mean spending your cash on? I don't know. I don't want to know. But what I do know is I'm going to implement this big baby. This a big baby. Okay, we got that under control. What is this? State Health Services. Life-threatening operations. Are they bloody ridiculous? We're currently spending $98.06 billion per quarter. Check how that would push the unemployment down, make the capitalists and the wealthy unhappy. I'm spending way too much above my budget. Junk food tax. What's this? Capital gains tax. Socialists like it. I'm going to push this up another 50 billion. Okay. Socialists like, capitalists don't. Equality goes up. High earnings go down. Self-employed goes down. Self-employed doesn't like us. So GDP goes down minusculely, which won't really make a difference. Self-employed income goes down. Socialism membership goes up, and the wealthy absolutely hate us for it. But you know what? Fuck them. Okay, you know what? Fuck them. State Health Services. This is going to have to 98. 158. But I don't have enough political capital, so I'll do that in the next turn. How much political capital do we have left? We have 4 political capital. Let's go see what sort of policies we could initiate. I'm going to implement rent controls because it says, yeah, an alternative to state housing is a system where the state will regulate the private rental market. Okay. Yep. Socialists absolutely love this. I'm going to raise this to maximum. It's not very expensive. Private housing goes down. Capitalists absolutely hate it, but I'm used to the capitalists absolutely despising us. Socialists love it. There we go. No more political capital left. As we move on to the next turn. Antisocial behaviors. This situation is now at an end. Crime statisticians are pleased to report that the extent of antisocial behavior in our nation has fallen considerably, and it is no longer a major cause of crime. Okay. As you can see, our GDP has stayed relatively good. Our health is going up, education is staying the same, poverty is decreasing, and unemployment is decreasing, and crime is decreasing. This is very good. Good news, the global economy is doing well, and this is having a positive effect on our GDP. The people that are indifferent to your government, we estimate getting 54% of the vote in an election. Sorry about that, just having a drink of water. Budget report. The budget is in good shape. We currently have a surplus of 94.30 billion and could consider dropping taxes. The Human Rights Society says it actually encourages its members to oppose the current government. I don't know why. But in the late game, when I start getting a major surplus of political capital and cash, they're going to like me. I think this is generally considered to be possible. Child labor law, okay. Too many of our younger citizens are leaving school early in order to take up a low-paying job. Some are even skipping school to work full-time when they should be learning. The current law is currently very weak with regards to preventing companies from employing under 16s in full-time positions. The proposed law would make it a criminal offense to knowingly employ someone under 16 for more than 5 hours a week. Going to criminalize it, and I think that would do good for the socialists. Let's see. Yes, as you can see, they had increased it by 9%. They are 54% of the population, which means I do get the majority of the vote. Let me just go check capitalists. They're only 45% of the population, so skill shortage should be on the way out due to adult education. The implementation delay is 2. And skill shortage is going to absolutely exponentially drop. Alcohol abuse is a bit of a problem, but it is on the downflow. Community policing and alcohol consumption. What is the alcohol law? It's going to take another 1 to implement, and then I'll monitor it from there. Labor laws is pro-employer. I need more political capital. So what I'm going to do in this term, it's not advisable for me to do this, but I'm going to skip the term. I'm going to change the labor laws of the United States from an internet scandal. The Denmark newspapers picked up on a number of scandalous websites, including those containing race hatred and instructions on bomb making and other crimes. Some of the more conservative citizens are outraged. The internet is not more effectively policed and censored. It might not be possible for us to completely police the net, but the public perception is that we just aren't doing enough. Okay, conservatives hate us a little bit more. We've got 104 billion surplus. And your approval rate is disappointing. We've moved down to 44%. Okay, but now, where is it? Labor laws. I'm going to make this just on the brink of pro-union. Yes. Okay, apply. Got 50 more political capital. How is my state health services looking? It's going to take another 12 days to implement. It's not too bad. Okay, police force is at a maximum. Military force is at a maximum. Citizenship. I can't talk. Citizenship tests. Okay, then we've got armed police is widespread. Internet crime is on the downfall due to our intelligence services. Another 4 days of implementation, and then we'll go and monitor that again. Food stamps. Okay, are there any sort of stamps here that I want to stamp out? Did you get that? Did you see what I did there? No, I'm just joking. Okay, let's go economy. No, we don't want that'll be anti-socialist. Consumer rights. I'm quite thirsty lately. I don't know. But in the late game, what I'm definitely going to want to do is nationalize banking system, nationalize manufacturing, and then we should be A-OK. Public tax returns. Okay. What to do. This is just throwing money at the obesity problem, and it should sort itself out. Okay. Could hire a sovereign guard? This this is part of the mod is where you basically get your own personal sovereign guard to defend you against being assassinated. I want to implement this. There's a baby. But for now, trade unionists. Why don't they like me? Private pensions. Okay. Cancel. Cancelling that policy. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna go basically write out my. I'm gonna try and go. Try and make these people as happy as possible. Socialists don't like it, but it does do a lot for our education system. So. I'm going to put this just on the low side. Currently costing us 14 billion, so I'm going to put it down to about 6. No, I'm going to put it down to about 9. Okay, that's close. I'm going to get it. Okay, we got one political capital left. What are we going to do next with socialists? Equality. Why is equality so low? Okay, let's just go into the next turn and see what we can do about this. There's an urgent policy question that requires your immediate attention. Oil drilling opportunity. Oil companies are keen to get permission to drill for oil in the part of the country protected as a wildlife refuge. The oil supplies under the refuge are considerable, but the drilling would have a negative impact on the environment. Allow drilling, prevent drilling. So this was like a capitalist versus environment. I'm going to take the environmentalist side. Let's go and check. They probably like that, yes, and the capitalists disliked that, yes. Okay, but we've got 20 political capital. Why is my political capital not getting socialist, farmers, trade unionist, conservative. All right. I'm going to need to implement an alcohol tax. I don't have enough political capital. I'm at a shortage of political capital. Lately. Yeah. Liberalism. I shouldn't have done that. Fuck, I think I did that the last one as well. Where's our state house? Our state schools. Our state schools. Our state schools. Let's go here. Gonna raise this to 210 billion. Apply. Okay. And state schools. No, I need more political capital to rise that. We got 3 political capital. Alcohol awareness. Maximum. Okay, next turn. Rail strike. A new situation has developed. Why? Rail employees are not turning up to work. They're asking for great investment. The rail network, our rail system is currently paralyzed because you don't ban livestock. I'm going to approve the ban. You're going to get 49%. We're in the middle of your term, okay. This game is actually more difficult than what I expected, but crime's going down, the GDP is going a bit down, and employment going up. But anyway, guys, that is all we have for today's episode of Democracy 3, playing in the USA as the party of trumping the Trump party, which has 12,508,386 members. The opposition party has more members than us, but who cares? We are the Donald Trump. We are the Trump party. Who's going to give us a day? Anyway, guys, thank you for stopping by today's video. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and also leave a comment on what you think of my new intro. And I guess that is cheers till next time.